So on August the 10th of this year, 5 days ago, President Trump issued an executive order. The title of that executive order was Delivering Gold Standard Childhood Vaccine Recommendations for Americans. So let's take a closer look at what those gold standard vaccine recommendations are. Excuse me, I have a cold, but I'm going to live through this, so we're good. Now, you should know that this executive order does not have the force of law behind it. What all these recommendations are is that the executive order is asking states to consider implementing these changes. But there is no, it's up to the states whether or not to do that. I can tell you that in Pennsylvania, in our Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Governor Shapiro has said very clearly that we are going to ignore this. But I suspect many states might not. And so let's go through what is in this executive order. So one thing that President Trump and Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is asking us to do is to separate the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine, this combination vaccine, into its three component parts. So instead of getting a dose of vaccine at 10 to 15 months of age, and instead of getting a dose of vaccine at a second dose at 4 to 6 years of age, that we would get six shots instead of two. Now, the MMR vaccine has not been available as three separate vaccines since 2009. And the companies have made it clear, at least for now, both Merck and GlaxoSmithKline, who make the combination measles, mumps, rubella vaccine, that they have no plans to offer that as three separate vaccines because there's no reason to, because the vaccine is safe when given in combination. But we'll see how this plays out. I think the other thing that's unconscionable about this is over the past year and a half, we've had the biggest measles outbreak in this country in more than 30 years. We had 3 people die of measles in 2025. 2 of them were healthy little girls, unvaccinated little girls in West Texas, one a 6-year-old, one an 8-year-old. We're having continued outbreaks of measles. We will no doubt lose our measles elimination status. And to do this, to cast doubt on measles-containing vaccine in the midst of our biggest epidemic in more than 3 decades is unbelievably unconscionable. It's just hard to watch this. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the Secretary of Health and Human Services. He is not being paid $500,000 a year by Children's Health Defense to represent anti-vaccine activists anymore. He's being paid by you and me, taxpayers, to represent the health of this country, and he's not doing that.